Let's take a vote.
Because that's essentially what's going to occur.
So there's 40 minutes of committee reports.
Done.
No, for public on 2 minutes for each public speaker. All those in favor?
We're going through this agenda, and this agenda is already established. We haven't even reflected on any of the items here that we've already triaged. IFS sites, construction update.
U2.
Oh, U2.
That's landfill, right?
Yes.
Okay.
These were the suggestions that they received for the March.
This month's agenda. This is March's agenda.
This is what was on, what they recommended for the agenda.
And you were going to organize the RAB workshop. That was what I had. That's the understanding.
Okay. Well, I have it on. So in 15 is a duplicate of which?
Of N.
Committee that Levon's would, that we.
You don't need to explain that. I understand that completely.
Well, what were you saying?
We had a commitment to Levon's request the last time that the committee meetings come first. The committee reports come first.
Every other meeting.
That's right, and so we'd like to and we're following this order because that was a request, and I think it was being honored at this point. Now, whether you want Colonel Koch to speak, or whatever his name is, I'm sorry, Koch, minute after the committee reports, or do you want him to go at the end of the agenda? What would you like?
It's not a matter of what I...
No, I'm talking to the group, Kurt. I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay. I can't see through
Richard.
BB, so I don't know what to say.
David, hi. How are you tonight? What is your 2 cents?
Is there any way that he can start in the beginning?
Thank you.
And get on?
That's the point I make. There may be another priority.
And what did he have to say in the last 10 minutes? You never know.
We already brought it down.
At least give him 10 minutes to say goodbye.
Yeah.
He's already been cut down.
I'm just
to
5 minutes.
Oh,
What's
okay.
wrong with 10 minutes?
I was just wondering. It a long time. For a report, so I was just wondering.
It's not a report. He's just.
Yeah, and the man is working on, so let's give him 10 minutes.
Okay, those in favor?
He's not going to need 10 minutes. 5
Okay,
minutes.
5 minutes. All those in favor? Minutes.
That's what I thought.
All in favor?
Brought back this time.
I won't try to butcher his name again.
I think 5 minutes, right.
5 going once. All those in favor, raise your hands.
Probably won't care.
What does that need to be
I have a
there?
comment.
Does that
Everything's
need to
going
be
to
there?
be timed out.
She has a comment.
What I'm saying is, in this, do we have to necessarily adhere to this order?
Why not?
What order?
Well, did you come up with this order? Who came up with this
I
order?
don't know.
Agenda. And I'm making
What we
that.
did at the agenda committee meeting was that we flip-flopped the committee reports with the technical presentation. It's the only
that's the
thing
only
we
thing we
did.
talked
But
That's
if
how
we-
the order came
If
out.
we read what we're doing here, we're prioritizing our agenda, okay?
Well,
And
what,
the point I'm making is there some method or some... I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying there is. The question is a legitimate one. Is there some other order of items that we want to use?
Not yet.
Okay.
Are we on this?
Yes, we
We're
are.
on item number 3. We're gonna use...
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
we're talking about.
Okay. I see review committee report says 3 minutes, including April meeting schedule.
I guess that should be 3 minutes each.
Yes, 3 minutes each. I'm sorry. That's what we did them in last month. I went up last month. Everybody 3 minutes.
Okay.
And how many? 2, 3.
Let's go. We're supposed to start prioritizing, please.
Okay, so
Hang on.
item number 1 is a roll call item. That's a fact.
Can we hear Levon still had a question?
Because I think at least 5 would be appropriate. I mean,
Can I?
well,
I was going to say, I hear what you're saying, and for the sake of time, I think that it's understood that people would get 3 minutes, but if we're not sitting here just
Yes, you will stop.
well, we're not just slamming the door on it.
I want to say 5 minutes. I mean, if the other
Propo-
I mean, 5 minutes is not a whole lot of time for a committee report.
It's a lot of time.
Not in my book.
What I'm thinking, and I agree with you, and what I'm saying, what I'm suggesting is that we leave it at 3 minutes with the understanding that if someone goes over, we're not going to just shut them off.
Yes, it
What
will
one of
be
the
shut
ideas
off.
is try to
Shut them
have
off.
I think
And
the group
I will
has to
say
decide.
5 minutes.
Okay, let's take a vote on committee reports. The item on the table, Levon wants 5 minutes for each. All those in favor that go for 5 minutes, please announce by raising your hand. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all those in favor of keeping it at 3 minutes, raise your hands. 1, 2, 3. Kurt, you're not going to vote?
I voted on last. You voted on the last one.
So it is now 15 minutes, 5 minutes apiece.
Actually, it's more, it's 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
Are you counting the ad hoc?
No, that's,
On this, 5 minutes?
And I would mention that it's going to be, that the 5 minutes is the maximum, but some of these committees may be very quick, less time, so.
Is that
Committees.
those are,
Okay, raise your hand if you want to talk, and I'm going to call on you, okay? Starting right here.
no, we're voting.
Okay, well, you know, I'm trying to sort this out and listen to what's going on, and there's just too many side conversations going on. So please, let's just focus. Let's just focus on one item at a time.
Okay, what's the motion?
The motion on the table is to give the dear 5 minutes. All those in,
5 minutes.
okay, all those in favor that want to get otherwise, pass.